Really funny guy, you guys have seen him here before. Give it up for David Levine.
Everybody on a Monday night. How's it going? All right. Hey, I was curious. You guys ever think that doctors that deliver babies ever have nightmares about Russian dolls? Like, oh my God, this one's pregnant too. Nurse, give me the scalpel. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. All right. I was also curious. You ever think that I know it's terrible to think about, but like when they have to perform an abortion, you ever think that like somebody changed their mind like way last minute, and somebody ran in there and they were like, no, don't go through with it, abort, and they're sitting there like, how many did he say? Was it an even number or an odd number? Because if he said it an even number, then that's a double negative, and we have to stop. Guys, I'm gonna be really honest. Every time I tell that joke, a little child inside of me dies. Jesus Christ. So, some of you non-comedians, the few of you that are here, thank you for coming, might be asking yourself, wow, these comedians, they are so confident to do this. How do I do that? Here's an easy shotgun method to get yourself into the confident mind frame that comedians have. Go into an elevator with one other person and fucking fart, and you turn to that person and you go, no, that was you. And you say it. You have to say it with so much confidence that they then turn to you and they're like, maybe it was me, you know? And if they say that, then you can be a comedian. All right. So, when I was younger, my mom had a sex talk with me because she found porn in my room. And she came down real hard on me. She said, she did the 80s dance like that as she was coming in the room. Thank you. Totally keeping the flow on the set. What an asshole. So, yeah, she walked into the room and she was like, I found porn in your room. And went off on me. She was like, it's smut and it's not right. And, do something else with your life. Get another interest. Why don't you learn how to cook? Watch the cooking channel. I was like, Mom, you want me to beat off to the cooking channel? Come on, So then last week I'm talking to my therapist about my food fetish, and she's like, so tell me about your fascination with donuts. And I'm like, well, it's sweet and the whole, I don't know. So my dad really likes this joke, so I'm going to tell it for him. I like doing a Christopher Walken impression, but it's not that good, so I tell a joke while I do it. So you guys get a little double whammy action, alright? You guys ready? Yes. Yeah. Two snowmen standing in the cold. It's crazy. One of them says to the other, you're right. It does smell like carrots out here. That's nuts. Thank you. A friend of mine asked me a little while back, she goes, would you be bothered if you found out that the women that you were having sex with were faking their orgasms? And I was like, first of all, I know that's impossible. And second of all, everybody knows that the clitoris is a myth, okay? But lastly, and guys, stop me if I'm wrong, we're visual creatures, yes? Yeah, we get off on the visual. So, we'll be fine as long as she's not a shitty actress. As long as she's not out there like, oh, that feels so good, because that's what you want to hear. I'm coming, supposedly. Ooh, that's, maybe. Alright, guys, I'm gonna keep telling jokes. Alright. So, how am I doing on time? Good. So I'm going to tell you guys about the first time that I got a jury duty, which was fucking fantastic. So the backstory is, I'm going to a lot of barbecues. I'm cooking salmon, because it's delicious, how I prepare it. I use a lot of lemon, squeeze that shit out in the sunlight. And words to the wise, if you get a lot of lemon juice on your hands, and you don't wash it off properly, you get what's called a photosynthetic burn on your hands, and it looks like you have leprosy. I didn't know this, okay? So get called in for jury duty, but 2 weeks prior, go to the doctor's. So walk into the doctor's office, and he's like, hey, you've been hanging out with lemons or limes. You'll be fine, wait 3 months, and then walks out. It was like 2 seconds. I was like, do I have to pay for this? So I get into jury duty, and on the little questionnaire, they go, do you have any medical condition that would make it impossible for you to serve in this? And I go, yes, I have a skin condition that I have to go see a specialist for in LA. And the judge called me on it, and she goes, all right. She brings me into her chamber or whatever, gets the one-on-one action. We're locking eyes, we're having a moment, and she says, so what's going on with this skin condition? Not even skipping a beat, I just raise my hand and I go, they don't know what it is. And she goes, all right, you can go. And then, not missing the second beat, I go, oh my God, thank you so much. Hey, my name's Levine. Have a great night. Thanks for coming out and supporting stand-up comedy.
David Levine, you guys. One more time for us.